One thing that I love is honestly just how close I've been to Michigan State growing up my whole entire life. Just from a young age, we were always on campus and going along the trails, down by the river, and we'd always go and feed the ducks. That was always one of my favorite things to do. What I like most about this community is East Lansing, Okemos area, I would say just like the people. The pride that I think the community takes in when it comes to the sporting teams and supporting them. Hockey in general is pretty tough. Obviously the physical side of it, but also just the mental side of it. I'd just say just day in and day out coming to the rink is a treat. I knew from a young age this is where I wanted to go to school and hopefully play hockey here. Over down there where it says MSU Healthcare, we had season tickets, first row right up against the glass. So I remember, obviously Michigan State comes out and warms up down at that end, and I remember just face and hands pressed to the glass from the moment they came up for warm-ups until the end of the game.
What are you doing? Oh, cool, let's go, come on.
Adam began skating at 2.5, 3 years old. From the minute Adam discovered hockey, there was nothing else. I enrolled him in the Learn to Skate program. He had to learn how to use his edges and such, but there was a learn to play hockey going on the other side of the ice. And he mastered standing on his skates pretty quick, but once he ended up figuring out how to be mobile, he would skate down and just stand there. And after they shoot him back like 3 or 4 times, they finally said, you know what, but you gotta buy this kid some gear, he wants to play hockey. Joe actually coached him all the way until he was in 8th grade.
Every day we had to shoot 100 orange pucks, both forehand and backhand. He would spend countless hours in the garage perfecting his stick handling.
My parents definitely made a very big sacrifice when it came to our house. It's been the shooting room.
We have a 3-car garage, and we literally never parked in our garage in the entire time that Adam had been home, from the time he was little until literally through high school, because it became his kind of training facility. We hung up a tarp, and he had a special floor that the pucks would move across.
It was just that type of work ethic and love of the game and determination to hone in on his skills and continue to get better.
Gets to it, far corner again. Bomb, top of the umbrella. Lets it go from straight away. Tip, they score! Adam Goodser!
Junior year of high school, I knew that was time for me to take that next step and go to juniors. So my mom, she actually packed up and moved down to Texas with me.
I just felt like it was really important to be with him, just because I felt like it was a nice way to be able to instill the family values. We've always been such a close family, and just to support him not only on the ice but also academically and provide just a really stable home environment.
Come on, Adam! There we go, buddy!
We were at a tournament and he just tore it up, and he really burst on the scene.
Coach LaFontaine picked me to go and ended up scoring the game-winning goal.
The joke was after the tournament there was a traffic jam because there's so many college scouts that wanted to talk to Adam after that tournament.
After that, kind of just the opportunity came for me to come to Michigan State.
The day that Adam went into the office with Danton and signed his letter of intent, I do think that that was really an amazing moment, that he just had a fulfillment of a childhood dream that he had.
It was Coach Cole's second year here. I just felt like it was a great fit. I knew that childhood dream was coming true. It was almost a no-brainer for me to decide to come here.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Mon Ice Arena on the campus of Michigan State University. Tonight, it's the start of the 2018-2019 season. Michigan State taking on Northern Michigan. One of the young players that we're going to keep our eyes on is a young freshman from nearby. It's young Adam Goodser out of Okemos, Michigan, making his debut with the Spartans here.
Suiting up for the first time at Mon almost felt like an out-of-body experience. just putting that jersey on for the first time and just feeling on me and like knowing like my last name was on a Michigan State jersey. So many just memories and just like almost nostalgic feelings of being a little kid and sitting up against the glass and watching the Spartan players come onto the ice. And now that I was the one actually doing that, I remember I had chills, and it's been one of the most special feelings.
Into the zone, Sanford comes up with it, finds him, yes! Slot shot, goal! Off of the bench, it was Adam Goodser streaking in from the Spartan bench.
I would have to say my style of play is a two-way forward, reliable in the D zone, but then also I enjoy being in the offensive zone and creating that offense.
Adam Goodser scores for Michigan State.
I love that Adam plays a full 200-foot game. He's gritty, he's hard on the puck. Off the ice, Adam is just such a tender-hearted guy, and on the ice, he's a different person.
Seen a ton of this tonight.
When he's at his best, he's skating, he's being physical on the forecheck, he's getting to the net. He's a big, strong kid, and he's brought a lot of that this year. And when he's played well, our team's played well, and that's not a coincidence.
A little excitement here in this first game, Scott. And there's some swinging.
So when we were coaching the teams here in Lansing, we didn't get a lot of respect from a lot of the Detroit teams. So our theme was always play like junkyard dogs. We never give up.
I think that came from just growing up playing hockey here in Lansing, but I grew up playing here pretty much my whole entire life, and I think that kind of just put a chip in my shoulder.
And he got it. Strike three. Deep, back, and gone. Double play, can they get it? And they do! Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes.
Farquhar comes up and throws him out.
Coming out the tunnel for the first time and signs of outwork yesterday. When you walk in, the main entrance, all the faces and names of former people that played here, just the history that the program has. To know that I'll be on that wall, part of Michigan State hockey history is something pretty special. It's been a dream come true.
He's a diligent young man. He's the kind of guy that does the things like, if I had a son that I'd want him to do. He's a good student. He's a really good teammate. He works hard. He shows up on time. He does a lot of things that you want to have out of a young man, and that's a credit to him, but also to to mom and dad. His 4 years here has been all pluses in terms of how we look at it, and he's been really good for us, and he's helped build the culture that we want here, and he'll leave an imprint on our program.
From a young age, my parents obviously putting the time and money into allowing me to play hockey. That sacrifice that they were able to do for me, I definitely would not be here at Michigan State or in the position that I am today without all that they have done to me.
I mean, I am so incredibly proud of him. It's been really awesome watching Adam grow as a person, not only on the ice, but all the things he's done off the ice. He has spent time just with kids, whether it's giving a kid a high five as he walks out of the ice or stick handling with a neighborhood kid who just really looks up to him as a player. And it's just cool because he was that little kid.
But what are you doing now? You gonna get ready and do some skating with the Spartans? Yeah. Cool, man. All right, well, let's get you dressed. We'll see you in your dress.
I think it's very important to represent Lansing. I hope that I've been able to inspire kids and show them that if you work hard and put that energy and that effort into chasing your dreams, there's nothing stopping you from coming to your hometown school and representing the green and white and just having childhood dreams come true.
The toughness of the cutouts, the getting on the floor, those equals wins. Doesn't seem too much to ask. Bring some energy every time, okay? When you come in, bring some energy, bring some effort. Everybody does a little more jumping to the ball. Just little things that you can do to help your teammate, all right? Passion is what we all should have for what we do. And last but not least, the toughness factor is gonna be important.
This is the halfway point for us. This is game 10. And with a win here this evening, MSU will go home tied for first place along with Wisconsin and Illinois as we go to the second half of the Big Ten season. And at the end of the day, what's so critical about this is not so much what Maryland does, it's about what Michigan State does. And can MSU be what it has been most of the year, an incredible road team? Rebound comes out to Joey Hauser. Fresh 20, here's Walker for three. He got it! So Christie gets the ball. Gets it down low to Marble. Not much there to get it back to Hall. Working on Hall. Ball knocked away, but Hall gets it back. Now to Russell, 4 on the shot clock. Bats pulls up, gets it down to Hobb. Hook shots away, no good. Hall down the lane. Ball stripped away by Russell. He gets it back. Out to Brown for three. He got it. 1:24 to go between now and halftime. 32-25. Hogard for three out front. He got it!
Hauser! And Michigan State, though, that caps a 10-0 run. And that'll force Maryland to call a timeout.
In the wing, Christie drives the baseline. Oh, what a slam! Back to Walker. He's going to try a three. Oh, it popped out, but Akins tips it in the back court to Hall. Drives down the lane, lays it up, and it's in. Michigan State's 54, Maryland's got 50. Hogard at the point. Hogard making a move, nothing. Bingham for another three. He got it! Oh yeah, he's got 7. That was a big bucket for Michigan State. Well, the Spartans looking for another big road win, looking to get back into first place. Maryland right now actually is playing for pride.
Yeah, this crowd now really into the game.
3 minutes left in this thing. Michigan State 61, Maryland 58. Now to Russell for a 3-ball out front. He drains it. Wow. What a shot by Pat Russell. And we are tied at 61. Now you figure out, what does MSU do? Obviously, they would like to have one shot and win it.
And yeah, no doubt, you want to take that shot with maybe 4 or 5 seconds to go in the game. That allows you to maybe get an offensive rebound, and it doesn't allow Maryland to get anything down on the other end.
Bounce pass to Walker in the backcourt. Here we go, 10 seconds left. We're tied at 63. Little ball Walker, gives it to Hall. Hall head fake down the lane. Bank shots away, it's in! With 1.9 seconds left. MSU wins it. Michigan State has hung on to win it, 65-63 against Maryland.
Hey guys, I got 15-point lead. We're gonna have to learn from it, you know, what we did, but you found a way to come back on the road and get a win. It doesn't matter what it is, 1 point or 10 points. We'll do better. I guess we got to win for the Winstons. I was waiting for Cash to hit a half-court shot, but he didn't do it. We'll learn from it. We'll get better, all right? Come on, Cash! Woo! Go Cash! Go Cash! Knock it down, Leaky. Took us home, man. 1, 2, 3.
How you guys doing? I'm Chase Aldate.
I'm Peyton Omania. This is our team room. We're gonna be showing you guys around today. This is Nick Simmons and Franklin Gomez. Nick Simmons is a multiple-time All-American and World Team member for the United States, and Franklin Gomez, multiple-time World Team member, 3-time Olympian for Puerto Rico, national champion here. We have a great coaching staff and program that supports our Olympic and world dreams.
Just got put up recently. We have right here Peyton Omania himself, who just made the 2021 World Team, went out to Norway and competed for us. Here's probably one of my favorite things. It's the pool table we just recently got. Just an overall fun thing to do that the team's been doing for years now. So to have one in our room, it's awesome.
We also, use the TVs to watch film, watch sports, just all that. It's pretty cool.
There's always YouTube on this TV for sure. There's always something going on. Most of the time it's wrestling.
So here's our wall of national champions. We've got a lot of history here. We've got a lot of studs that have come out of this program, and it's good that we give them recognition. It's good that we put them up in our team room.
We got 2 little rectangle squares here for future champions. It's always cool to see that. Makes you think man, that could be me up there. Once again, I'm Chase Aldate.
I'm Peyton Omania.
And thanks for stopping by our team room.
One final thank you to Coach Izzo for giving us some upgrades and making our team room look amazing. Thank you.
What up? This is D. Hageman and Day in Life. I'm in love with eggs. I started making them when I was like really young, and that was the only thing I used to know how to make. So I used to just, eat eggs all the time. My parents thought it was weird, but I'm just trying to eat. A little pepper. It's like my little vlog. That is breakfast for today. We eat breakfast and we watch. Well, it really depends on what I'm feeling. Usually it's either basketball or Criminal Minds, but today I'm kind of feeling Criminal Minds. Right now I'm doing homework because COVID, we're all online. Did you know Hawaii is the only rabies-free state there is in the U.S.? Well, if you didn't know, you know. I feel like I should get an A. If my professor is watching this, you should give me an A. Rinse your face. I have a shoe collection. I won 2 state championships in these. Nothing major. Got these when I committed. So, it's a beautiful day out here in East Lansing. Currently 20-something degrees. Fit of the day. I wasn't coming heat for practice. I'm not gonna fake it. Like, I'd be putting on some heat. Time to walk.
South Harrison Road.
We're gonna do some reverse lunges. We're not gonna do the weighted lunge.
Good, let's go for 8.
Punch it up.
We just had a good workout with my girl Anna. Yeah. Now we about to go, shoot and work on my jump shot. Yeah. Come up. Get through. Ah. Who y'all think sacrificed their body more, Mo or Lolo? Lolo.
She do it for no reason.
She dies her knees. Shay probably listening over there.
Where they at?
Over there.
She's shaking her head.
Good. Yeah, Tilly! She ain't gonna cross me up. She might blow past me because she's so fast, but there we go. Get deep. Knock out, Tilly. Good shot, Tilly. Are you? Big body. Nah, Nia would make me mad at the free throw line. Like, why do you got your hand up? Oh, good pass. There we go. Tell the people you said, what's the deal, class? Yeah. Downstairs is the arcade and the team down there. So let's go check them out. Official bet going on right now. She got Ty, I got Smitty. $5 on her. Yeah, Smitty. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It was fun. Go green.